What it do, what it do, what it do? You already know what's going on. It's yours truly. Just say it with me. I'm Mr. TALIAFERRO. What's going on, y'all? What it do, what it do, what it do? I'm back. We're focused on Tekashi, man. This is a crazy big story in news. I don't have to tell you what you already know. Tekashi 6ix9ine has agreed to work with the feds in exchange for a lesser sentence. Tekashi was going to do a minimum of 47 years in prison on racketeering charges. And that nigga said, nope, I'm about to snitch. Sorry, nigga, I'm trying to come home. Y'all know what the acronym is for snitch. What up, Pusha T? So, speaking of Pusha T, I thought it would be dope to kind of give you guys the perspective of some of the more popular action hip-hop and what they think about Tekashi 6ix9ine's decision to rat and snitch on some of his former non-trade brothers. All right, we're gonna start it off with an OG, one of the most popular people on the face of this earth, to be honest with you, Snoop D-O-double-G. Snoop has been commenting on Tekashi 6ix9ine situation for quite some time. He hates snitches, and he kind of spelled out the rat emoji, or he used the rat emoji, the police emoji, hell, and any other snitching emoji that he could find, and he made a post about it. Like, Snoop, he been going at Tekashi heavy, though. He hates Tekashi 6ix9ine. What we know is Tekashi will never be invited back to a Snoop Dogg concert. Nope. Let's go to Meek Mill. I feel like Meek Mill was more reasonable with his response, and I think he used it as a teaching moment. Meek said 6ix9ine is going up in a federal courthouse today, kids. Message of the day: don't be an internet gangster. Be yourself. Clout is not the route. Get money. And I do want to say this about Meek, because there are going to be people out there that say, yo, Meek, you were Twitter fingers when you were beefing with Drake. Let me make myself clear. All right, Meek and the Dream Chasers were very equipped for anything that came about Meek Mill and his beef with Drake or whoever it was behind the scenes, or maybe it was in the streets. Let's be clear. Meek had proper backing by some people in Philly. So I know he admitted that he was on drugs at the time. But let's be clear, no matter how drugged out he was, Meek was always safe. I thought Lil Durk said something that was hilarious. He said, fuck Snitch 9K. Oh, man. Boosie went hard at Tekashi 6ix9ine. Oh, this kind of gets kind of flagrant. Boosie says 6ix9ine is going to be getting fucked by some gangbangers and his new biopic that he's making about himself. I need someone to play the role of him in the Gangbangers movie. Hit the DM. Yo, why would you have Tekashi 6ix9ine in your biopic, Boosie? Why the hell? Whatever. Ben Staples, who's always had an interesting perspective on things. Ben said this on his Twitter account. He said, did 6ix9ine tell on you? Find out on the next time on Dragon Ball Z. This shit's hilarious. When the hood pass goes wrong, you hate to see it, LOL. I hope y'all learn y'all lesson and stop playing with the C and the B. It's a nigga in the cell right now that just wanted to be in a music video, LOL. I blame the Mexicans because y'all just could have supported Baby Bash or Lil Rob and they would have stayed solid. Future, the leader of the trap, Future gave a pretty interesting, and more times than not, Future talking about his damn self. That's all Future care about is himself. He gave his perspective on Tekashi, I guess, kinda. He posted this image, and he was like, free Chuck, I miss my brother, I miss Seth, who passed away, rest in peace. Fuck you snitch assholes. Y'all ain't different from that kid Tekashi, you rats. So really, Future was talking about himself, but yeah, anyway, somebody else that spoke out, I actually was kind of trying to defend Tekashi. Tory Lanez did an interview with Complex, and Tory said, I miss the kid. All right. Now, to be clear and be fair to Tory, he did that interview a few days before Tekashi, or it was at least shot a few days before Tekashi hit the stands the last few days. And, Tory did open the door, leave it open at least to do music with Tekashi in the future. But after finding out, I guess he didn't know. He was like the only person on this earth that didn't realize Tekashi was finna go in court and snitch. After finding out that Tekashi went inside of a courtroom and snitch, Tory Lanez released this statement. He said, let's get one thing clear. I do not condone any form of telling, snitching, or anything of that sort. When I spoke about 6ix9ine, it was 4 to 5 days ago before him taking a stand. I have real family that did time because of this, and I don't play about that at all. However, I will say, like I said, when he was out, he was a funny guy and an entertainer, and what seemed to be a genuine dude. And that side of him is the side of him that I remember. One thing y'all not gonna do is make it seem like I condone any talking on a stand or any kind of snitch shit. There's a code that we live by where I'm from. And for the face of the umbrella in my hometown, don't ever get that misconcepted. I do want to end this video with this. And I kind of tittled around this in one of my previous videos the other day. You know, there are going to be people that justify Tekashi 6ix9ine snitching. They're going to say, well, his homeboys had turned on him. He only ratting on people that set him up. He only ratting on people that was about to off him. He only ratting on people that didn't really care for him anyway. Because there are multiple reports and there's some legal documentation to go behind this. That Tekashi 6ix9ine's 9 Trey set, they all hated him. They all hated each other, really. They was all pretty much beefing and lying to each other, right? And lying on each other. It was a mess at the end of that 9 Trey thing, right before the feds decided to pick Tekashi up. Hell, they picked Tekashi up earlier than what they wanted to because they told Tekashi, if we don't pick you up today, there was a plan by a couple of members of your crew to set you up and kill you this weekend, right? That weekend that was upcoming. But I want to say this. You are not going to justify snitching to me, period. Not going to justify it. And what I mean by snitching is if you're going down the street, you're just a normal taxpaying citizen, and you see somebody snuff an old lady and take her purse and beat her up and kick her, I don't look at that as snitching. You're not involved in any crime. You're a law-abiding citizen. You're a tax-paying citizen. You just saw some effed up shit. Police ask you what happened, shit. Whatever. Say whatever you want to. This is not that, though. This is a man that financially benefited, his career benefited, his fame and all that, his brand benefited from an image. And he wasn't about that life. But at the same time, he told people within that crew to do certain things to other people. He put hits out on multiple people, and these are his words, not mine. He said it in the courtroom that he told so-and-so to put a hit out on this person, to F this dude up. I don't like him, get rid of that dude. Teach him a lesson, right? He did all that. This dude wasn't just a guy that was brought in by a gang looking to find somebody that's a popping rapper. No, he sought after the 9 Trey set. He sought after that cool, that image, and he was a part of activities, illegal activities, bro. You cannot be the rat. When you decide to be a part of that type of behavior, you are a snitch, a rat. You gotta deal with whatever comes with that. That's why we tell you youngins, bruh, a lot of y'all not built like that. I said that in one of my videos the other day. I'm not gonna get too far into it. Be me. You can't define my cool. Go get a job. Tell this story quickly. When I was 16, 17, I was broke. All right, I was broke. I ain't have but a couple dollars to my name in high school, and I had a decision to make. The streets were right there. That ain't nothing like. And I ain't trying to knock anybody in the streets. That's not what this about. I'm trying to stop niggas who ain't built like that from coming to y'all neighborhood. So for the street dudes that follow my platform, this ain't no knock to y'all. This ain't no disrespect to y'all. Let's be clear. I'm trying to tell the fake ones not to come over to y'all side and be that, right? So y'all don't end up in the same situation as Shotty and Mel Murder and Company and other people who get ratted on. So you ought to be thanking me. I'm trying to let it be known. If you ain't built like that, say that to the guys that's built like that. I wasn't built like that. I'm not gonna let somebody define my cool. I was broke. I'm from the hood. I'm from nothing. But I ain't want it like that because I ain't built like that. I ain't have it in me to sell dope or rob or kill somebody. And I'm fine with that. You don't get to define my cool. I feel good about my damn self. I went and took my ass to Ridgeway in Memphis and applied for a job at Five Guys Burgers and Fries. I flipped burgers. I was a fry shaking nigga. I could shake the shit out of some Five Guys fries. Oh, I would pack the bag. It wouldn't be an empty. Look, you get so many fries messing with me. I worked hard hours. I was still in high school. I was still getting my education, trying to get to college. But as soon as it hit 2:15, I took my ass to work and worked my ass off. And I have no shame in that because I wasn't built like that. Because I don't want to be placed in no situation where there's a judge saying you're gonna do the rest of your life in prison unless you tell. Because I'll be the idiot that I won't tell. I'll be loyal because I knew what I was getting involved in, and I had to spend the rest of my life in prison. So the way to not put myself in that position, don't do activity that I know I can't do the time for. Then we gotta take this back to preschool. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time, ass nigga. I thank y'all so much for the time, love, support. So y'all, not only did y'all get a little bit of hip hop perspective, you got yours truly, Mr. TALIAFERRO'S dope perspective. I know y'all rock with that. I thank y'all so much for the time, love, support. I don't take it for granted. If y'all enjoy me on camera with some of these videos, we coming more with me being on camera more. Y'all let me know in the comment box below. We trying to spice the platform up a little bit. I'm out. I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
All the kids, they tuned in.
We locked in right now,
Mr. TALIAFERRO.
Mr. TALIAFERRO.
Shout out to Mr. TALIAFERRO.
You watching Mr. TALIAFERRO TV.
Mr. TALIAFERRO TV.